Students, welcome to another Mr. Ness screencast. Today's aim is Roe v. Wade, and here are your objectives. Pause the video, look these questions over, and get ready to copy some vocab terms and take some notes. The script and PowerPoint for this video were created by my former student, Victoria Franchuk, in 2023. Thanks, Victoria, and great job. Roe v. Wade was a Supreme Court ruling that legalized abortion in all 50 states. The United States Supreme Court struck down a statute in Texas that banned abortion. Before Roe v. Wade, abortion was illegal in most states, and one reason for that was the beliefs of pro-life Americans. Pro-life is the belief that abortion is wrong because it is ending the life of a human being. On the other hand, the belief of pro-choice states that all women should have the choice of whether or not they want an abortion. These two sides are the most common ways of identifying with the abortion movement. A popular slogan that you may have heard of is "My body, my choice," which sums up the pro-choice side. In 1970, a woman in Texas named Norma McCorvey was hoping to get an abortion, but her state didn't allow the procedure unless it was a medical emergency. McCorvey is more commonly known as Jane Roe, and Jane Roe is the name that she used in the case to protect her identity as a single unmarried parent. When Roe decided to file for the right to an abortion, she stated that the statute in Texas violated her 14th Amendment rights. Let's think back to what that amendment states. Try to remember 13, 14, 15, free citizens vote. Those are the Reconstruction Amendments. The 14th Amendment grants citizenship to anyone who is born or naturalized in the U.S. It provides all citizens equal protection under the laws, and it guarantees a right to privacy, which is implied by the guarantee of due process. Simply speaking, the state cannot control a person's private matters. And according to Roe v. Wade, the statute in Texas violated the 14th Amendment because it denied equal protection of laws, guarantee of personal liberties, and a right to privacy. Now that we've learned about the Roe side of the case, let's talk about Wade. In 1970, Roe's attorneys filed a lawsuit against Henry Wade, the district attorney of Dallas County, where Roe lived. And the case eventually ended up going all the way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court, in a 7-2 decision, decided to remove the Texas law and made abortion a legalized and accessible procedure throughout the country. The Supreme Court declared that a woman's right to an abortion was implicit in the right to privacy protected by the 14th Amendment. The court decided to divide a pregnancy into 3 trimesters. In the first trimester, a woman will have the choice to terminate a pregnancy, and that is completely up to her. In the second trimester, the government can regulate abortion and provide warnings, but it cannot ban it. And in the third trimester, the state can prohibit abortion if the fetus is able to survive outside of the womb, unless the woman's health is in danger. However, years later, a new case was brought to the attention of the Supreme Court called Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. The lawsuit happened when the lawsuit happened when the state of Mississippi decided to pass an act that said that abortion can only occur within 15 weeks of pregnancy. And that is when a doctor from the Jackson Women's Health Organization decided to sue. In Dobbs v. Jackson, Dobbs argued that the Constitution does not provide a right to abortion, while Jackson's Women's Health Organization argued that the right to an abortion is found in the 14th Amendment. The case, as it was decided, states that the Constitution of the U.S. does not confer a right to abortion, and it says that every state gets to decide whether or not an abortion should be allowed in their state. And so, on June 24th, 2022, in a 5-4 vote by the Supreme Court, Roe v. Wade was overturned by Dobbs v. Jackson. Dobbs v. Jackson allows states to decide whether or not they will allow abortion in their state. Almost 6 months after the overturning of Roe v. Wade, about 24 states had banned abortion or were on the cusp of banning it. Here is a map from 2023 that shows the states that have banned or are about to ban abortion. All right, it's time to review the objectives, and if you don't know the answer to any of them, rewind the video and look again. See you in class. Bye, students.